Well, guys, welcome to the Broken Sea. I'm JP.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Casey.
We have an additional one today. We have a visitor.
This is Chris. I mean Casey. Damn it.
Thank you.
Everything's about you, Chris.
Today it's not, especially not today. Today's about me.
Okay.
This is going to be a rendition of our Broken Comics, where we're basically going to talk to you guys about some of the comics. First video was kind of me and Chris talking about our favorite characters from our reverse universes.
I don't remember.
I know you don't. You don't remember anything.
Nope.
Past, yesterday.
Dad soda.
Dad.
I'm silly.
He calls it Dad soda.
Anyway.
So today, I wanted to talk about...
Isn't there an actual brand of soda called Dad Soda?
Dad's root beer.
Dad's
root beer.
So you just got truth bombed, motherfucker. Yeah.
But it's not what you were drinking yesterday.
Nope.
Not even close.
No, he was drinking Mommy and Daddy special juice.
Yeah. So today...
I feel like that's worse.
Anyway.
That is terrible. Who invited you?
I'm gonna make an alcohol called that. I'm gonna brew it in my bathtub. I don't have one, I have a shower.
Sounds even worse.
Anyway.
Back on task.
Anyways,
Back on task. We're reviewing comics.
We're reviewing comics. And today, we're gonna do a quick review of one of my favorite characters from the Marvel Universe, Venom. Venom has always been one of my favorite characters. He's one of the first characters that I actually kind of grew up reading about and really got into. And I have a couple of just random comics here and there. But then I discovered this little gem. The Vengeance of Venom. So this is basically a massive collection of all the biggest fights between Venom and Spider-Man. It is frickin' awesome. Just because right from the get-go, it's Venom getting tricked on when he killed Spider-Man. Yay! And he's all happy. And
all good stories begin with a death.
They do.
Exactly. And hence the cover. But it's like he kidnaps Spider-Man, takes him to a desert island, and then Spider-Man manages to fake his death. All things are good.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers.
This thing is
it's
all these stories have happened long enough. This is no longer spoilers.
Yeah.
If you don't know this stuff, you shouldn't consider yourself a Spider-Man fan at all.
Okay. Fair enough.
That being said.
So how's the art in that one? Is it 90s-erific?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But as in like an 80s, 90s kid, that's the comic art that I absolutely adore and love. That's the classic art.
The one with the guys who are way bigger
than they need to be, like Venom. Yes.
Everyone looks like they're a WWE superstar.
Their veins have biceps, and the biceps on their veins have big veins.
Exactly right.
And so JP.
That's what I like about Venom.
And so JP, you also brought another comic, didn't you?
I did, but we'll talk about it next time.
Okay,
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it next time because the beauty thing about this actually introduces a lot of different other storylines that happen in Spider-Man's world.
It's like the Spider-Man 2 of comic books. I'm sorry, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 sucked. Just saying it.
Yeah.
We'll get to that next time.
That's for another time.
That's another time. But they introduced Cletus Cassidy. So Venom's in jail, and he's bunking with Cletus Cassidy, escapes, and then all of a sudden Cassidy gets infected with the symbiote, which is really cool, and that comes up later.
Holy shit, Cletus Cassidy is Carnage?
Oh my god!
That's pretty good.
Mind blowing.
KKC? It works.
Watch what you're saying. Jesus.
Cletus Cassidy. Classic Stan Lee.
Anyway.
And it also introduced this book also introduces kind of the whole story arc with Peter Parker's parents coming back, which is awesome. They don't actually finish it with this. That's fine. They kind of introduce it. Venom tries to save him because he thinks Spider-Man is evil in his warped, fragile little mind.
Yes, Venom has a fragile little mind.
So fragile.
He's like a little baby.
Little bunny.
You really? He's psycho. Like Venom is the original villain that really gave Spider-Man a run for his money.
I thought it was Green Goblin.
Second.
Right.
I'm not talking about Green Goblin.
Another time.
Nuts to him.
Nuts to him.
Anyway.
But no, like this collection is actually really cool. I really enjoyed reading because it brought in a lot of parts of the Venom arc in between Spider-Man and Venom that I completely forgot about. And so I would highly recommend the Vengeance of Venom collection, just because it's the best of Venom, and it's also the original style Venom when McFarlane was drawing
Yeah, it was McFarlane.
and created him, and it was always the best Venom.
Well, and I just want to say, something that I love about, like, with this comic here, especially with it being a little older, is the fact that some people will complain that it's too wordy, but I don't know.
That's what comics used to be.
It's exactly. It's what you use to get the story across. So I really think that's one of the faults, sort of, with today's comics is,
It's
you
a
know,
generational
as great as
gap.
the art is, sometimes you leave out on the story because there isn't as much that the writer is putting into
You need to
it.
keep things quick before kids get back on their iPhones.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you, kids. Just saying.
Please watch the channel.
Please watch
Please watch
the
the
channel.
But
Please hit that like button.
and like I said, you're right. It is really wordy. There's a lot of exposition.
Well, that's good.
Like Eddie Brock is a very wordy character.
Oh yeah.
He likes to hear the sound of his own voice. But
His suit talks to him too.
That too.
They can talk.
He refers to him in the we.
Well, sometimes they talk to. Oh no, that was Carnage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. But no, like I said, Venom is still by far one of my favorite characters, and especially this version of Venom, the Todd McFarlane Venom, the original psychopath that has a strange idea of justice and just wants to basically, he thinks Spider-Man is evil and just, that's why he wants to kill him. Ruin his life, and Spider-Man is automatically evil.
This is before all that anti-venom and toxin and him becoming all that crap later, and Flash Thompson becoming Venom.
We don't want to talk about that. Not yet. But the Venom, the Flash Thompson Venom stuff is actually pretty good.
I know, it's really good.
That is actually really good.
It's pretty good.
Once
Finally
again,
got it right. Anyway.
It took him a long time to get back on the right track.
So
But,
I guess as far
like I
as
said,
purists go, I mean, I know a lot
Purist,
of people,
if you're a purist,
yeah.
this is, and you happen to be a like new to the Marvel kind of idea, and you want to go back and kind of re-explore things, this is a really good opportunity to at least get the tail end of the Venom story. Kind of the middle to the end of the Venom. You don't get a lot of the early stuff. This is kind of the after Venom is created and basically swears revenge on Spider-Man. This is kind of the beginning of the end of Venom. At least as versus Spider-Man.
Right, yeah.
After this, he goes on to have his own, couple of his own spin-off series.
Lethal Protector.
Lethal Protector, when him and Punisher fight off some random gangs here and there, which is pretty cool.
The symbiote. That would be
Let's
awesome.
no.
I don't know. Even I have mixed feelings about
I
that.
want to see that.
Now that you said it, it's out there.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Make it happen, Stan Lee, before you die. He's old.
Yeah. All right.
He's got to do
Like
everything.
I said,
Yeah.
if you're a purist and you want to go back and really experience Venom in his best, this is the time.
Why don't you
These
hold
are
it
the
up
ones.
so people can see again?
Look
Like I
for
said,
that cover.
Look for that.
Turn around.
The back is really cool.
If
the
you
back
pull
of
it out the wrong way, that's what you'll see.
If you don't know which way you're supposed to read a book, you don't know what the cover is.
I don't know who stocked it that way, but they should be fired. It's wrong.
So, that's all I have to say about this particular collection. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all?
Any similar recommendations if they want to check out something like that?
Oh, of course. Well, then, on a future Broken Comic, we're going to talk about the Maximum Carnage collection series, which is
Amazing.
also amazing. But that's for next time. Highly recommend it. Yeah. So once again, guys, thanks once again for listening.
You fucked it up, Jamie.
I did not. I saved it.
So
Quick reflexes.
quick. I did
Like a cat.
Like a Spider-Man.
Like a cat.
Like a
Spider
Spider-Man.
cat.
Anyway,
I didn't do it.
thank you very much for watching. If you had a good time, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, check out our Twitter handle. What's our Twitter handle?
The Broken Sea.
At the Broken
At
Sea.
the Broken Sea.
Sweet. Anyway, comics.
Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Let's start.